I'm meteorologist Shane Hinton with your Wednesday morning tropical update. We actually have several areas to talk about this morning. Let's start closer to the west coast of Africa. You can see we have two areas of potential development that have a moderate chance of development over the next 7 days. First, we have this wave that has a 50% chance over the next week with a 30% chance over the next 48 hours, and then one just off the west coast of Africa with a 40% chance of development over the next week. But let's talk about the one we are most concerned about here locally in central Texas. We have an area over the Gulf of Mexico that has only a 20% chance of development over the next 7 days, but regardless of whether or not it becomes an official tropical system, it could bring some significant moisture to the area. That's some good news for us, but there's a couple of things that we're going to have to look at first. Now, what's working in our favor for some tropical development is how warm these ocean and sea surface temperatures are. They've been abnormally high the entire season, and there's been no other systems to kind of stir them up. So those waters certainly would be fuel for a tropical system. However, keep in mind that we have to compete with this area of high pressure, this heat dome that's been impacting us for months. If it stays strong enough, that tropical development, or potential tropical development, I should say, would stay toward our south and limit our rain chances. However, if it does move up just further enough to the north, then we could see some tropical moisture here locally in central Texas. Now, right now, the chances are very isolated for maybe Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's something we will definitely be monitoring over the next week. If it does become a named system, or if any of them become a named system, the next one on the list, the name on the list, is going to be Emily. Continue to track the tropics with us here on KVUE. We'll continue to keep you updated both on air and online.